Question 4. A company purchases a new machine is losing value at the rate of 5,000 square root of t plus $2 per year, where t is the number of years since the machine was purchased. Calculate the total loss of value of the machine over the first 5 years. You must show the proper setup of the problem before using your calculator to evaluate. Alright, I am at dollars per year right now, and if I want to calculate a total loss, I'm just looking for dollars, so I don't want the per year anymore. So to get from a rate back to just dollars, I know that I need to take the integral. It's going to be over the first 5 years, so from year 0 to year 5, and the function that I will be taking the integral of is 5,000 square root of t plus 2 dt. Okay, from here, since this is a calculator problem, I would use the Math 9 feature, and when I do that, I will get $52,306.11. Okay, problem number 5 asks us to find f of 3 if the integral from -1 to 3 of f prime of x is equal to 18 and f of -1 is equal to 7. Okay, I'm going to actually just work this problem. It's asking me to find the integral of a derivative. I know when I do that, I'm just going to be left with the function f of x. They did give me endpoints 3 and -1. If I plug in 3, I will get f of 3. If I plug in -1, I'll get f of -1, and we learned using the fundamental theorem of calculus that we need to subtract. Now they told me that the answer I should get is equal to 18, so I'm going to set that equal to 18. From here now this just becomes an algebra problem. They have given me that f of -1 is 7, so I now have f of 3 minus 7 equals 18. I can simply add 7 to both sides, and I have found that f of 3 is equal to 25. Okay, number 6, find the average value of f of x equals cosine x on the interval pi over 4 to pi over 2. Okay, average value, 1 over b minus a times the integral from a to b of the function. So I'm going to do 1 over b minus a. I'm going to have 1 over pi over 2 minus pi over 4 times the integral from pi over 4 to pi over 2 times the function, or the integral of the function, which is cosine x, and then dx. Right? If you wanted to clean this up a little bit, we would end up getting 1 over pi over 2 minus pi over 4 is actually pi over 4, and 1 divided by pi over 4 is actually 4 over pi. Okay, that's not a necessary step, but I just think it's a good one. Okay, and then from here again, it is a calculator section problem, so we definitely can use the Math 9 feature of our calculator to actually evaluate this integral, and if we do that, we should get 0.373. If you have all of your steps correct and you are not getting the right answer, would you please check your mode? Because if you're working in chemistry right now, I do believe you are using degrees, so you need to make sure you change that. Okay, problem 7. A life insurance company needs a model to approximate the death rate of citizens during the years they are in the workforce. A model for the death rate R per 1,000 for individuals of age X is R equals that function. Find the average death rate for people between the ages of 30 and 40. Okay, average death rate, that's what we're finding. So again, 1 over b minus a times the integral from a to b of the function. Okay, so 1 over b minus a will be 1 over 40 minus 30, or rewritten, that would just be 1/10. We're going to go from 30 to 40, and then death rate, my death rate is equal to r, and that's with respect to dx. I can either write the letter r or I can actually write the equation. Either one is totally acceptable. From here, again, since this is a calculator section problem, I will use the Math 9 feature of my calculator, and I will get 1.801, and let's see, it was an average death rate, and it says for the death rate per 1,000 individuals, so I'm just going to say this would be 1.801 deaths per 1,000 people.